In a sweeping victory, pro-democracy candidates made huge gains in Hong Kong's district council elections, gaining control from pro-Beijing parties. The voters sending a clear message in the first polling since the protest movement began. Even before the polls closed, it was clear that this was an extraordinary election and a record-breaking day for Hong Kong elections, the highest voter turnout ever. Over 70% of registered voters cast their ballots. After nearly 6 months of, at times, violent demonstrations, the polling was seen as a way for voters to officially take sides in this deeply divided city of 7 million. Back the pro-Beijing candidates in the Hong Kong government or those who support greater democratic freedoms for Hong Kong, in line with the protesters who have been fighting to push back on what they see as increasing control from mainland China.
This election means a lot to Hong Kong. The older generation hopes for stability, while the younger generation hopes for change.
It's usually a sleepy election to select low-level local government positions. But many woke up early to vote, as there was concern that unrest could mean the polling could be cut short.
For the pro-democracy camp, it's about a vote of confidence or no confidence on the Carrie Lam government and on the excess use of police force against protesters. For the pro-Beijing camp, they would say this is also a de facto referendum on the protests and the violence.
There was an uneasy calm during the few days leading up to the election, just a week after some of the worst violence in these nearly 6 months of protests. That's mainly because both sides view this election as critical to their cause. Hong Kong's leader Carrie Lam, while casting her vote, recognized the challenging times for the city and the importance of peaceful elections. Andrew Chu won his 4th term as district councillor. The pro-democracy candidate was brutally attacked earlier this month. Parts of his ear were bitten off.
Our election result can have a very strong and clear message to no matter for the Hong Kong government, the Beijing authority, and also the international community that we Hong Kong people stand firm together. We try to keep on fight for our freedom and democracy.
So even though more people voted than ever before, and this is a significant election, it's unclear if the victory for the pro-democracy parties will ease the violence or help to mend the divisions here. Scott Heidler, Al Jazeera, Hong Kong.